In this video, I'd like to talk about why I think Star Wars Battlefront 1, 2015, is better than Star Wars Battlefront 2 from 2017. This is not just to do with the progression system, which, let me make this clear, this diagram I'm showing you now, the progression system from each game, is my comparison. One has a points rewarding XP system where you buy cards. Buy star cards. You can only equip 3 or 4 I think later on, and these cards allow you to improve things about your character. They're not crazy, okay? The other interesting thing about these cards is you get them through experience, through playing. Now, this is Star Wars Battlefront 1. In Star Wars Battlefront 2, it's random what cards you get. You only get cards from loot boxes. The only way to level is cards, and the only way to get guns is to purchase them. The only way to get heroes is to purchase them. But your leveling is essentially done through random. So on this diagram I've represented it as a cloud. So your improvement, your level is also a cloud. Because you're not going to go up and down fairly. There are better classes, there are more classes. But there is too much going on. It is too complicated. You don't start a game like that. You let a game sink in for a year, then you add 5 more classes. You let the game sink into a year, you add 5 more. This game started with too many classes. I cannot tell you how confusing it is to play in a battle and watch Darth Maul fight the Emperor. Do you want to know how that happens? That's because Darth Maul is fighting on the side of the droids and the Emperor is fighting on the side of the stormtroopers. Anybody's having a little head mess up about this? I don't know how you end up with that situation, but it's not a great situation. Now, apart from that, let's talk about gameplay and balance. I know what game I'm going to get when I go into Starfield Battlefront. Battlefront 2, I don't know what game I'm going to get. I might get a Walker Assault where I'm the rebels protecting a Walker. Now, that in itself isn't bad, but when I go into Walker Assault, I want Walker Assault. When I go into Domination, I want Domination. When I go into the one where you escort missions, I want an escort mission. I don't want to go into a 40-player game and then not play Walker Assault for an hour and a half. I want to go in, pick Walker Assault, have the nice thing, get the back and forth, do the end-to-end, swap over. The structure of the gameplay in Battlefront 1 is far, far superior. It's a much better game. You pick Walker Assault, you get Walker Assault. You play the same field from both ends, like a game of football. You see with the same team and you find out who's better. That is how it goes. And you do the same is done with the heroes. You play Rebels, you play Imperial. You do end to end and you swap back. It is random. And at least in Star Wars Battlefront 2, you get more heroes. But you never know when you're going to get them. You're only going to get them you get them when you log in, and sometimes I miss the button. I've hit enter already. It hasn't finished drawing them, and I've missed the fact I could have had a hero, or I could have had an enforcer, or I could have had a hero class. Whereas I pick up that thing in the field in Battlefront 1 and I know I'm going to be a hero. I pick up that token on the field and I know I'm going to be able to fly a spaceship. In Battlefront 2, I still haven't worked out how to get on the ships. I don't even know if you can get in the ships. I played for 4 hours and never flown a craft once. Doesn't make any sense. Now, I do like some of the new classes, like the Scout. I love the Sniper Rifle, but they unbalance the game. Everybody's a frickin' sniper. Walk outside dead. Walk outside dead. Walk outside dead. Walk outside dead. There is a little bit of that in Star Wars Battlefront from 2015, but there is a lot more cover. The weapons do a lot less damage, and the aiming system doesn't zoom in nearly as much. So there's a lot less kill camping. A third of my deaths easily are kill camps. And kill camping is one thing that they thought about in Battlefield 1, in the 2015 game. It is something which has been completely overlooked. It is almost pointless unless you're in corridors playing a close-up character. Everybody's a frickin' sniper. You're 10 miles away and sniping each other. That's the only thing that gets done, really. And let's talk about vehicles. You've got the stupid speeders. They were fantastic in Battlefield 1. In Battlefield 2, they're even more undrivable somehow, and I don't know why. They don't accelerate fast enough. It's not like it was in Battlefield 1. Ugh. I can't believe this. I thought Battlefield 1 was a disaster when I first played it, when I got it with my PS4. Now I'm playing it on PC, I much more appreciate the game, but it looks like... it just looks amazing compared to the first game. You know, the first game, sorry, is making the second game look awful. In balance, in gameplay, I'm spending my time confused in Battlefront 2. Dead and confused, dead and confused, dead and confused. Why did I die? How did that person snipe me from over there? And why does... And okay, I get you starting groups of 3 or 4. I get that. I don't mind that. But you start me in a group of 3 or 4 in a place where you're immediately going to die. Almost every time. And it makes sense you wait for groups of 3 or 4, but this whole stay together and you'll get double points, everyone runs away immediately. Also annoying as hell. Now, there is a lot more to Battlefield 2, and I've probably got a lot more to find out about it, but at the moment, with both games out, I'm still enjoying Battlefield 1 a lot more. This is a personal opinion, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with it, and it's a controversial opinion, but I get a rush off the first one that I'm not getting off the second. There is an emotional connection missing in the second. You can't tell what's going on in the battles. You can't see if you're winning or losing. It's too... I would say messy. Everything is cluttered. The objectives are cluttered. The screen is cluttered. The ground is cluttered. You can't see the enemy half the time, it's cluttered. Most people are playing a scout with a sniper rifle in an open area and switching to a assault weapon in a closed area. Those would be natural choices, but make people stick to a class for the whole game. This way you won't get everybody a sniper, then everybody an assault person. These are disastrous choices. It is an unbalanced mess of a game. Putting microtransactions in this will kill this. I confidently predict in 6 months from now, more people will be playing the 2015 version of the game than the 2017. If I could put money on it, I would. I honestly believe that. Thank you for watching. I know this has been a bit of a long rant, and I know it's going to upset a lot of people, but to be honest, I'm finding it easier, quicker, and I'm actually enjoying the game better. The rounds are quicker. It's not half an hour a round. You know, it's end to end. It's 7-8 minutes. It's that perfect, sweet 5 to 7 minute time that you get from something like Rocket League. It makes a good esport. And I think I think you could use the 2015 one as an esport, whereas the 2017 one is so full of freaking holes you could never use it as an esport. It would get exploited to hell. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe. And of course all the footage you're seeing is me playing really badly. And I'm going to be playing badly both games. Yeah. I might put them on the screen at the same time. But there's definitely going to have to go away and draw that little diagram I was talking about now about progression. I might just do a squiggly cloud mess for one of the games. Thank you very much. Bye.